it's interesting that you said your mentors were books, because that's who my mentors were too. The people that I would consider mentors, some of them I've never met, some of them wouldn't, they obviously don't know me, but they impacted my life by showing me that there was a different way. And I agree with you in all the books that you mentioned. I think Robert Kiyosaki has been so instrumental in so many lives and in getting people to think differently. And one of my mentors that I did meet was a great person, R. Nelson Nash, would always say it's all about how you think. And but when you change your thinking, then you got to change your actions. And and the only reason people don't act is they have fear, right? Is there a fear of failing, or fear of success, or fear of something going wrong? And the only thing that cures fear is action, right? So I love that you went to these real estate meetups. And doctors, being highly paid W-2 employees, are highly paid, they're really financial slaves in a way, because they're slaves to that medicine. And you said it. I mean, the doctors that are 65, 70, they were multimillionaires because, let's say that they were gastroenterologists, they were getting $3,000 or $35, whatever the back in the heyday, right? Now they're lucky to get half of that or less.
So I'll give you an example, Jim. Like, to put a cardiovascular stent in right now, which is a very complex procedure. I mean, you have to go in through the artery, through a leg, or through a wrist, weave a plastic catheter inside a person's living, beating heart, and then deliver a stent. You think, oh, probably, a couple of $1,000s. And it was back in the day. Now it's $100.
Are you serious?
So an Uber driver may make more money from a long trip than a cardiologist will make for putting a life-saving stent.
There's something wrong with that, because we're going to have a hard time attracting our best and brightest to those positions in the future with those kinds of
and so that incentivizes, whether you're a lawyer and you have to do 30 legal briefs because now your reimbursement got cut in half, or you're a dentist and you have to do twice as many cleanings, so it's just that the false assumption of the inputs, one input equals one output. That's what I wanted to get away from, time for money kind of thing. So once I broke the time for money equation and I realized it's knowledge for money, or it's results for money, then the whole world opened up to me. And so it's really exploring that, and I realized I can't expect the world to be better. I have to be better. And so I kept on, while my friends were taking luxury vacations and doing all the things, and they were going on guys trips, I was going on real estate conferences. While they were they're going on cruises, I would go to, meetups, and I would learn, or I'd use my time off to go to cities to learn about the markets there. And all of that, now I'm in a position where I don't have to work anymore, and they're still cranking it out. So it's almost like, you want to make your life hard early, so your life is easy later on, right?